Once you create your site in Weebly, you'll have the option to edit your site from the home screen. So let's go to www.weebly.com/home. And since I'm still logged in, my webpage appears here at the top. So I click on the Edit Site button, and from here you will see your site in edit mode. Once you see your site in edit mode, you'll see a multitude of tools in the gray panel to the left of the screen. Each tool is called an element. Elements are sorted by basic, structure, media, commerce, and more. In this lecture, we're going to cover the basic tools. So elements are very simple to use. You simply drag the element you want to use into your website. As you drag the element around on your site, you will see blue lines appear. So let's start with the title, and you see blue lines appear, and they show you where the element will snap if you let go of the mouse button. Simply drag the element to where you want it and let go with your mouse. The element will then appear on your site. Once you place an element on your site, you have the freedom to rearrange it as you wish. In addition, once you have dragged the element to your web page, you can click on it in order to review options to edit it and to customize it. So we started with the title element. The title element allows you to add a title to your website's page. Once you add this element and click within the box, you will see the options to edit that look like these here. These options allow you to bold, italicize, underline, increase the font size, decrease the font size, change color, create a link, align, remove formatting, and undo and redo. You may notice that there are no options to change the font type. This is because the font type is controlled within your theme settings for fonts. We'll get to those options a little later. To add a title, simply drag this element to your desired location on your web page and then click within the box. From there, you can type your title, as I will do here. The next element is the text element. The text element allows you to add text to your website's page. Once you add this element and click within the box, you will see the same options to edit that you saw for the title element, plus two new elements. So let's click text. We will bring it in, or drag, bring it in. We have a text box, and if I double click, you see we have two more elements. These elements are a bullet list and a numbered list. To add text, simply drag this element to your desired location on your web page and then click within the box. From there, you can type your text. The next element is the image element, which allows you to add an image to your website's page. Once you add this element and click within the box, you will be given options to find your image as shown here. We add the image. You click on the box, and now we have the ability to either drag an image or to upload it from the computer. So let's insert an image. I click on upload photo, I find an image I like, and I click on open, and now that image has been inserted into my web page. Let's say, however, that you don't want to upload a video or an audio, a photo from your computer. You can also upload from the internet. So let's get rid of this photo, and we are going to, we have to close this. Alright, and then instead of uploading a photo, we're going to do a search, and let's just type in ice cream and look for an image URL. Sorry, I don't want to do that. Ice cream, search, and Weebly is now searching the internet for different images. So we can look at these and notice that they're charging us. So we want to find something that is free, Creative Commons, and we do that by clicking on free photos, and then we can add any of these so we don't have any copyright issues. Once you've uploaded a photo, you can click on it to edit it, and you'll see what your edit options are. We can crop, we can apply filters, we can change its spacing, and we can add a caption and perform other tasks. So this is something that you may want to experiment with. The next element is the gallery element, which allows you to add multiple images within a single main box to your website's page. If you have a number of images to display close to one another, using the gallery element may be more convenient. Once you add this element and click within the box, you'll be given the option to upload images from your computer. Note that the gallery does not offer the option to add images through a search, through favorites, or through a URL, unlike the image element, which allows these options. Once you upload your gallery of images, you will have several options available to edit the gallery, such as the option to change the spacing, the number of columns, and the caption of the gallery. To access these options, click anywhere within the gallery. The options will appear on the screen. The next element is the slideshow element. The slideshow element allows you to add a slideshow of images to your website's page. Once you drag the element to your web page, a dialog box will appear and ask you to choose the style, the slideshow style. This is what it looks like. Once you click one of the options, click on continue, and this will take you to the dialog box to add photos from your computer. The next element is the map element. The map element allows you to add a map to your website's page. Once the element is on the page, a default map will be pictured. Clicking the map will allow you to customize your map. You'll be able to enter a custom location, change the zoom, adjust the width and height, and more. The next element is the contact form. The contact form element allows you to add a way for website viewers to contact you directly on the website. Once you drag this element to your website's page, a default contact form will appear. To customize the form, simply hover over the element on your page, and you will see blue lines that outline each section that can be revised. Simply hover to the particular section you want to edit, click, and follow the directions on the screen. If you want to add different options for your contact form, click anywhere in the element. In the gray panel to the left, you see now that you have additional new elements, such as short text box, large text box, option buttons, drag down box, text box, file upload, and so on. These elements work like all other elements on the website. Simply drag the element you wish to include in your contact form to where you want it in the form, and drop it with your mouse. Once you publish your website, your form will go live and will be available to visitors. If you want to see the responses you've received, view your site in edit mode. Then click on the form you installed, and you will see View Entries button below, as here. The newsletter form allows you to add a way for website visitors to enter their email address in order to receive newsletters or other materials from you. Once you add this element to your site and click on it, you'll be able to enter your email address so that the website, the newsletter subscriptions are sent to you via email. You can also click the element and select View Entries button, as was displayed under the contact form. The button element allows you to add a button to your website. Once you drag and drop the button element to your site and click it, you will see the option to change the button's text and style, and you will also make the button function as a link. Click, and then we can link, we can customize that button, the text, as well as the style. And then the last basic element is embed code. The embed code element allows you to add HTML code to your website's page. Should you stumble across a website feature or widget that you want to add to your website through HTML code, it can be input using this element.